Company. Happy Tuesday. Y'all, I went to Dollar Tree today and I picked up these little carrot gift bags. We're going to use these and make some cute little carrots out of them. We're going to do a little bit of a makeover to them, make them super duper cute, and turn them into some cute little decorative carrots. So, when you hop on it, say hey, let me know you're watching. I also picked up a couple of new things at the Dollar Tree that I wanted to show you that I haven't seen in the craft section before, which is super cute. So I'm going to show you that, and we're going to just have some fun and do a simple little craft today. So when you hop on, say hey, let me know you're watching. I hope y'all are having a good day. It is a nice day here. I mean, it's 74 today. It's a little cloudy, but that's okay. We are supposed to get some storms, I think, at some point today and tomorrow. I keep hearing on the radio them saying noisy storms, noisy storms. That works for me. That works for me. I'm okay with noisy storms, especially if it happens in the evening, like not in the middle of the night. For some reason, storms always happen in the middle of the night. I wonder if there's a reason for that. But if it happens during the day or especially in the evening, I love that. Love that. Because that means I get to go to sleep or, cuddle up on the couch while it's storming. Hi, Sandy. Hey, Joy. Hey, Teresa. She said, it's so beautiful here in Jersey. Got the windows open. Me too, Teresa. Hey, Jezelyn. Hi, Dana. Good to see you, girl. Hey, Gail. Hi, Pam. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Jerry. Thanks for sprinkling. 73 in Jersey. It's 74 here in Kentucky. So we're got about the same thing going on. Like I said, it is a little cloudy today. We've had just a little bit of sun, but it's still nice outside, and I am not at all complaining. Thank you, Teresa. It's just a simple little tank top from Target. Cheap little tank top. Hey, April. Hi, Pam. Hello, Gina. What you need, bud?
Can I have a little piece of cheesecake without cherries or anything?
What have you had already? You haven't had anything.
Well, I just had like that much of a cheesecake bite because it was just so good.
You mean a piece of cheesecake?
No, it was like a bite. It was literally that.
Yeah.
That big.
So, that's fine. A small piece, son, not a big piece. Thanks for sprinkling, Dana. Hi, Effie. Hello, Jerry. 86 in Texas. How nice. All right. Let's get started, okay? So, at Dollar Tree today, I found these new items that I hadn't seen before at Dollar Tree. So, first of all, they have little wooden bows. Look how cute these are. Found these today at the Dollar Tree. I have never seen these before. Let's see, pack of 8, I'm thinking. Yes, a pack of 8 little wooden cutouts, little bows. How cute are those? Adorable. And then they also had these little peg doll shapes. These are really cute, especially at Christmas time to make little nativities. How cute are those? So this one here has 3 different styles, and then this one is all 4 of the same. But of course, you could use these for other things. You could use them for legs. This one right here is a really cute leg, turned upside down. So, anyways, grabbed these as well. I hadn't seen these before. Maybe y'all have, but they were new in my store. So keep your eye out for those. All right. Okay, Cindy. So here we go. These little bags. Dollar Tree has these every year. I don't know if I've crafted with these before or not. I know I've bought them before, but I'm not sure if I've crafted with them. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to craft with them today, okay? And I don't have I have an idea what I'm going to do, but we'll see how it turns out, okay? All right. So they have this little drawstring to tie them, pull them tight together. And of course, we are going to be filling the inside in order to stuff them, okay? But I don't love this green gingham fabric. It's just a little too green. Okay, so I have a couple of other fabrics here. We're going to use both of these, I think. So I'm going to grab my hot glue gun. And I think I'm going to use this one here. This is an old, I don't even know where this came from. It's old, y'all. Little fat quarter. Still in the package, never even been opened. And we are going to basically cover this green fabric with this lighter floral fabric, okay? And I'm just going to be gluing this directly on top here, okay? Now we're going to just do two pieces, one on the front and one on the back, all right? So I'm going to start by just cutting this, and I'm going to tear it on both sides. So let's see how much we need. Let me tear one side first so that we have a torn edge. And I'm going to go ahead and remove some of my threads so that I've got this raw edge going on. Okay, like that. Perfect. And then I'm just going to lay this on. I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeballing. So making sure it's kind of overlapping a little bit. And then I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger than what I needed. Okay, and then we're just going to fray this end as well. Hey Laura, hi Carol, good to see y'all today. Okay, so we just have a little piece here frayed on both sides. Okay, so let's put this on, and I'm just going to glue this down using my hot glue. And I think I'm going to start by just putting, you know what, let me turn my hot glue gun up to high. A happy birthday, Taylor. Hey, Jenny. Hi, Heidi. Hello, Diane. I'm going to turn my heat up. Let's see here. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Let's see. Let me cut the edges, too, because I think I want raw edges as well. Thank you, Rebecca. Daylene, it was very good. We had a wonderful time. I'll probably have to cut another piece. I don't think this is going to be long enough. Hi, Lisa. Okay. So I'm just going to trim. All right, so now we need to cut more pieces. So we need 4 pieces. I think I'm only going to have enough for 3. So we'll have to cut another one. Hey, Teresa, everyone's doing okay. Everyone's sort of out and dispersed right now. Patty is about to have surgery. Trisha is dealing with her father-in-law. He just had a minor heart attack. So she's kind of been a little, you know, had a lot going on. And then Mom is out of town, so it's just me around here. But everyone's doing good, Teresa. Thank you for asking. Okay, there's 2 pieces. Hey, Holly, you're not super late. We're really just getting started. I'm just cutting fabric right now. Just cutting some pieces of fabric. And pulling threads and dropping scissors. All right. Okay, there's 3 pieces. We need 1 more. I know, there's a lot going on in there, Dana. Not in this household. I'm just working and taking Griffin to practice. That's about all there is to it around here. He is starting track, mostly field, a lot of track, but he's starting track, and so he just went to practice. First practice yesterday. Thank you, Dana. Okay. Let's cut this last piece. And all our pieces should be good to go. And our hot glue gun should hopefully be ready. And I just eyeballed all of them. Now we are planning on using the other green, okay? I'll show you how we're going to use that here shortly. Okay. So I turned my hot glue gun on to high because the high does better when you're using it with fabric. If it's on low, it just doesn't seem to adhere very well. So I'm going to add a bead of hot glue right to the bottom where this little seam is. And then I'll glue this on. Okay, and then we're just going to glue it in a couple of spots. I'm going to glue it on all of the seams. So I'm going to run it right along this other seam, right above the ribbon. That's cinching it all together. And then I'm going to run it across the top as well. Making sure not to glue it together at the top. Okay, just like that. Okay, so then we're just going to repeat the process on the back side. We'll see how this turns out. So we just did 3 little lines of hot glue. Oh no, it does hurt, doesn't it, Lynn? You can keep it on low. Keep it on low as much as you can because that hot is really hot. All right. Okay, so we've got this. All right. Let's do this one. Same way. Y'all, I finished Bridgerton today. Oh my goodness. It was so good. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know if y'all have seen it or not, but it was so good. This season is tied with last season. Those are my favorite seasons. I don't know which one I like better. I like them both a lot. I still might like last season better because it was less emotional. This one was a little bit emotional, but It jerked a few tears, which I don't really like, but it was so good. Spring cleaning. Nancy's doing some spring cleaning. Fun, fun. Not really, but you know, it does make you feel good. Always makes me feel good. In fact, all of this painting has made me feel good because my kitchen has just gotten a good clean. You know, I like to have clean doors and baseboards and all the things, and that has been really nice. Okay, last little line of glue. Diane says she loved it. Oh, I know. I can't wait for another season to come. Okay. Cannot wait for another season. All right. So we've got the fabric attached to the top. Okay. Before we stuff this and cinch it, we're going to distress these just a little bit using our distress ink. So let me grab. Oh my gosh, Teresa, it's a fabulous. No, I didn't watch the short after the credits. Okay, I'll have to go back and watch that. But it's a wonderful, wonderful show on Netflix about like the queens in England, all of the what do you call it? You know, the people of rank and their lives, essentially, like a long time ago. And it's so good. Okay, I'm using Vintage Photo. And I'm just going to go on the edges here. We might have to actually go a little darker. Let's try Walnut Stain, and if that doesn't do it, we'll go with the Ground Espresso. Yes, the Royals. Okay, so this one is Walnut Stain. And it is working. So we're just adding some distressing to that around the edges. See that? And I'm going to add some on the fabric as well. I don't necessarily want it to just be on the edges because this is going to come together and it's going to be more like whole, you know? The Gilded Age was really good. The ink, Michelle's available on our website, thecelebrationcompany.com. There's a QR code right at the top of the screen. You can use that, and it'll take you right to the website. And I'm just going to take and rub this on this seam as well. Once we stuff these, we might, you know, find other spots that we want to add more. But we're just making them look a little bit distressed. last side. I've been watching, I have so many different shows on Netflix. It's hard to keep up, I think. But I know Virgin River comes out here in about 2 weeks. So have that one as well that I have to watch. I've watched all of the Bridgertons at least twice. Sometimes, some of them I've watched. Season 3 I watched 3 or 4 times, honestly, because I just loved it so much. Okay, we got it. Okay. Oh gosh, Lynn. Thankfully, we haven't had snow in a while. All right, I'm gonna grab some batting. And we're gonna just stuff the inside of our carrots. And this is just like from an old pillow. By the way, Dollar Tree sells pillows now. So you can buy some cheap pillows at Dollar Tree as well. Oh my goodness, Donna, it's so good. You gotta watch the rest of it for sure. Okay, let's see if that's, okay, that's gonna work. Look how cute that is already. Okay, let's get this one. Echoes. All right. Okay. Stuff this one, and I just stuffed it to the top of the bottom of the green part, and then we'll just take the ribbon and pull it together. This one's not wanting to cinch very well, not like the other one did. I wonder what happened there with this one. It is not cinching for some reason. Must have broken. But that's okay, because I've got a plan. Because I wasn't planning on really keeping the green ribbon that's in it anyways. Let me put my batting back. Okay, so here's where this fabric comes in. This is, I don't know where this came from, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's see. This is, they all this short? They're all this short. Okay. So let me cut a couple of strips. I'm going to tear it. And we're going to go 1 inch. Let's do 2, see if that's enough. Okay, and I was planning to put some florals in this as well. So let's see how that looks before I tie this. Let me see if this is going to be enough though. So this is basically going to go like this. And we're just going to kind of tie this up is what I'm thinking. So this is big enough. All right, so we're gonna take some florals. I found these at Dollar Tree, and I'm thinking they're gonna work perfectly. These are, I think, a new item for spring. I'm thinking that I can use the whole stem. May have to cut the end a little bit in order to get it in there all the way with the batting. So let me find my wire cutters. I'm just going to kind of take my fingers and sort of dig a hole so I can get this to go in there deeper. Okay, like that. Since this one is broken and it's not working right, I'm going to try and just pull this ribbon out because it is just kind of in the way. Okay. Hey, Debbie. All right, so let's gather this up. Let's see what we can come up with here. I'm thinking that I'm going to do it at the bottom. Let's see. It's not quite looking the way I want it to look. I think I need to grab a bigger piece. So I'm going to take a piece about 2 inches. See what this looks like. Because I want to hide the seam essentially. I'm gonna have to work with it a little bit. Okay, let me see here. I think that now I'm gonna take this piece and make a bow with it. Oh, good, Debbie. I am glad. All right, so let's make a little bow with the thinner piece. And so we'll sort of use both. I'm thinking, at least. I think that's gonna work. Okay, so I'm going to glue this tie in a couple of spots to keep it from coming untied. And then I'm just going to glue my bow on. Okay, now we can trim this. Okay, and then I think we'll have to we'll add some like embellishments to it, but this is what it's looking like. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? So this one here, let's see. If I want to keep this cinched like this, or I think I better just do it the way I did this one. So I think I'm just gonna cut this out. Like that. All right. And we'll cut a bigger piece. Didn't I already cut a smaller piece? Is this it? Here it is. Okay. All right, so I'm cutting it about 2 inches. Do you love that color, Gina? I love that color too. It's a pretty color. Okay, so we're going to take another one of these stems from Dollar Tree. We're using the whole stem. And I think we're going to embellish it a little bit more. I'm not sure. Maybe a tag or something. All right, so I'm just going to take and sort of dig a hole. And there we go. Take our wide one and we're just going to cinch this up. And I am trying to be careful and like adjust the edges and stuff. No, Debbie, it's not. So that I don't see that green gingham so much. Okay, so once I have that cinched, I'm just going to add some hot glue behind it to help keep it from coming apart. And then we'll add our small bow. Which ones, Debbie? Do you collect the jadeite or do you collect the darker green? All right, let's glue this on. Ooh, jadeite. Love jadeite. I don't have any jadeite pieces, but Mom's getting into it here recently. Are you any kind of jadeite collector, or are you a strictly vintage jadeite collector? Hey, Jean. All right, now what I am gonna do on this one especially, I think I'll do it on both of them, is I'm just gonna add some hot glue right here on the edge and then just sort of glue this together so that you don't see that green plaid, because it is sort of showing in some spots. And just like that, it's gone. Teresa, I don't know. Probably not, because I'm probably not decorating for Easter this year. I'll keep what I've got now and go right into patriotic, most likely. Look how cute that is. All right, I'm going to do the edges of this one as well. And then let's see if we can find a tag or something to put on them. I think they need just a little something. What do y'all think? Y'all, speaking of Trisha as well, she has, y'all have probably heard me talk about it before, but she has chickens. She always supplies me with eggs. She woke up the other morning to all of her chickens except for one being killed. And they are in a coop. So they were protected, or so they thought. Y'all, a mink got in and killed every single one of her chickens except for one of them. And the one that he did not kill was the one that is currently not laying any eggs. Can you believe that? Every one of them. And I didn't even know we had those here in Kentucky. I honestly had never even seen one before. She got a video when she pulled up to the house one day after it had happened. It was the evening after it had happened. She had pulled up to the house and it was there, back for more food. It killed them all. Look at this, how cute that is. Aren't those precious? I know, Tammy. So frustrating, you know? So now I have to start from scratch. Well, essentially. Okay, let's see here. I really feel like they need something. I'm just trying to decide what it is they need. What do y'all think they need? I'm gonna see what these tags look like. I'm worried they're a little too big. I could shrink them down and reprint them. But these are from this month's Celebrate and Create Paper Club designs. So I'm just going to trim this out really quick and see what I think. I know, Trisha is really upset about it. She's like, I just can't imagine what they went through. They're her pets. You know, they're not, I don't think she's named them, but I think she's definitely developed a little bit of a connection with them. All right, I'm going to take this and I'm going to crinkle it up. I'm going to crinkle it up again. Then I'm going to distress it. Okay, let me add a hole. By the way, y'all, we now have hole punches in hot pink. Let's grab our walnut stain since that's what we used everywhere else. And we're just going to give this little tag here a bit of a distress. Specifically around the edges. And then we'll just go over the whole thing. That looks pretty cute. Might like that. Now, what I've been doing lately is I've just been taking a piece of the fabric and just tearing a small little strip of it. Just like that. And then I'll just take it and just run it through like this. And then I'm just sort of gluing that right behind. Oops. Not sure what just happened there. So I'm just gluing it right behind the tail. There we go. What do y'all think? I think I like that. And I think I'm going to do just the one. So that when they're together, if you do both of them, it might be a little excessive for them to both have the tag. But if you just have the one, that makes sense. What do y'all think? Hey, Jen. You definitely need to, Debbie. Wow, Dee Dee, that's great. She had about that many. I'm not for sure how many, but she had quite a few. So there we go, y'all. So here's your little Dollar Tree carrot bags and a little makeover on them. Super simple to do, super easy. And you could do so many different things. Someone mentioned polka dots. That would be cute to paint some polka dots on the burlap here. You could just do this and not even add the florals. That would be really pretty as well. You could do bows on here that have, fun colors. You could use some of our vintage fabrics, our vintage floral fabrics. We have bundles of vintage floral fabric. These are just a few of some of the ones that are in some of the bundles. There are so many, and something like this would be beautiful on here. One of these, like this one right here, used as a bow, that would be beautiful on here. So you can do lots of fun things, y'all, with these. So grab some. They come in a pack of 2 for $1.25. I think it's $1.25 at least. Let's see. Hang on. Let me confirm. Because things go up. $1.50. They're $1.50. So I don't want to lie to you, but they're $1.50, but still super cute. Yes, that would be cute, Dana. You can do so many things. So thank you all so much for joining me. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Is What You Cooking Wednesday. Hopefully I can find something to make for y'all because I haven't been to the grocery store. I think I have an idea. So tomorrow is What You Cooking Wednesday. I'll see y'all tomorrow.